What's up guys, it's me Shuffin and my channel name is Shuffin Be Footballin'. Today I'll be reviewing some cleats, my first ever boots that I've ever played with. Um, and I'm just gonna give my overall view on them. Um, I think these boots are probably uh, the best for entry level players getting into the sport of football, and I really think that it's worth trying out if you might want an affordable and budget friendly option. Anyways, let's get into it. Here they are. A bit dirty. I haven't cleaned them for a while because I haven't used them. These are the Nike Tiempo Legend 10 Academy. And these are the FGMG stud pattern, as you can see here. So they can be used both on AG and FG, artificial ground and firm ground. So, what makes these cleats or boots, however you may call it, so good is that, as I said before, they're on FG and MG. So, no matter what you play on, even if it's rainy or maybe you're on artificial ground. It's very versatile and very comfortable. Speaking about comfort, you got a thick padding on the front right there and has a fly touch upper. You can see it right here. It's not the best fly touch upper, but for an entry level boot that you're first getting into, it's actually pretty good. And the quality and padding is pretty good. Um, these on the market right now in this day and age don't go for that much. Actually, you usually see them for around 60, maybe $80 max, around there. But if you go to stores like Marshalls, Burlington, and Ross, you could even find them for cheaper, maybe for like $30 to $40, depending on sizes and color. And what makes these boots uh, very underrated to me is that because of the padding and how Nike have designed this boot for such a cheap price, and nowadays, I think these boots will last you a couple years. I have played in these boots for around 3 years, a little bit more, and as you can see, there's not any damage done anywhere. And that's why I think this boot is probably one of the best. Now, I did say these were my first boots I played with, but the first boots I have ever played with were the Black Speed Portals. They were the Elite editions. I forgot which one that was. Point ones, point twos, point threes. Anyways, I played in those for a couple months, and they really hurt my feet, and they especially hurt my heel. So then I switched to the Tiempos, and I played in them for a while, and I really liked them. Um, as I said before, Tiempo has a nice padding. So if you're the type of person who likes a cushion touch on the ball, you like a little bit of padding, extra protection against maybe some studs that when you get stepped on, this would be a really good pair. I really like it for that reason, especially when you get stepped on with studs. It's very durable. It's very durable. Now, obviously, compared to elite models, the tongue is different. You get a solid tongue. You don't got like a stitched in or mesh tongue. Obviously, the back is different. You can see it's a little bit more firm and harder. Now, I have two pairs of these cleats. I have this white pair and I have a cream colored pair. Let me know if I should show you the cream colored pair. I forgot what pack this came from, but it's a white, red, black colorway. And what else should I say? I think my feet are they're able to fit into narrow boots. Like I have F50 Elites, and sometimes they give me some blister issues, but most of the time they're fine. I also have Nike Mercurial Vapor Pros. Those ones are very good. I'll review those next, depending on whenever I have time. And I also have the F50 Leagues, and hopefully in the future I'll be able to buy more boots to review for you guys. Anyways, I don't know what else I should say about this. The weight on feet, after I wear grip socks, so sometimes it would feel a little bit heavy and clunky, especially in rain and muddy conditions. But to be honest, for an entry level boot, I think this is the best you could ask for. For around maybe 50 to 60 bucks. I think this is a very good entry level choice. And oh, it's very easy to clean. Also, I also got the white pair. I haven't cleaned it in a year, and as you can see, you know, if I just get a toothbrush and some soap and water, and it comes off very easy. Now, I know the Tiempos before this had like some sort of better material, but if you can't find those for an available price, I think Tiempo Legend 10s are actually amazing, especially for what they're worth right now. Um, Obviously, it's not leather, it has a fly touch light, and it has, you could probably see it, maybe not. There's like a little bit of texture on there, like texture dots on there, and it's obviously like a one piece sole plate. It's not like the new Tempo where it's like two piece, but it's still very good. It's a very solid option. But yeah, that's basically it. Um, I'm around a size 7.5, both Adidas and Nike. Um, so like these boots are very good if you have wide feet. I said before I could fit into F50s and have not much of a problem, but Nike Tiempo Legend 10s are actually very good for if you need a boot that accommodates wide feet. You're having discomfort. I used to have cramps from my whole foot to my ankle because I was wearing speed portals. But whenever I wear these boots, I felt very good after, and I had to recover. I was able to recover very fast compared to my speed portals. So I would say these boots you should give it a try if you're looking for like a wide-footed option. And if you're looking something like a little bit more, um, what should I say, speedy, like something more light. Light is a good word to say. You should really check out the Legend 10 Pros and Elites. I think Pros and Elites you could find for around the similar price now also. So, if you go to a couple websites, you'll find Elites that are sometimes for 160 US dollars. These ones I bought for 100 US dollars. It was a bit expensive at the time, and the place I bought it was selling it for a bit much. But as I said before, these you can find for very cheap, especially the Academy models. Pros and Elites, they're very good options, but I do not have those. I wish I did. If I did, I would review them. But they're lighter. They have a better sole plate, I would say. Um, they're overall built more for like speed and all that. But anyways, focusing back to Temple Legend 10 Academy, I gave these boots probably a 9 out of 10 because they saved me from a lot of injuries and they um, kept me on for a lot of seasons. They never failed me once actually, compared to my speed porters, which caused a lot of damage to my feet. Anyways, if I missed anything and you guys want me to include any other information, especially specific information, please let me know. But other than that, thank you for watching my video. My name is Shafin, um, and yeah, this is Shafin B Footballin'. This is my first video, the Nike Tiempo Legend 10 Academies. I really recommend these boots. I really do. Great for affordability, great for durability, great for play, great comfort, and accommodates wide feet. I'm not gonna say it's the best football boot of all time because obviously there's gonna be better, but for just getting to the sport or maybe you need a quick budget-friendly recommendation, these boots will be very good for you. Anyways, that's all I have. In the future, I will do some other videos. Oh, and check out my shorts. I also got a lot of shorts content about football. If you want me to review any sort of equipment, such as maybe you want me to review balls, footballs, I mean, footballs or any agility ladders, you want me to rank, how I use that stuff, um, please let me know in the comments. Other than that, thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate that. And if you see this, the reason I picked these boots out is they're very special to me. As I said before, they saved me from a lot of injuries, and they were my first pair of football boots that I fell in love with. Other than that, that's all I have to say. Thank you very much. It is me, Shafin.